Hey there, Libra. Happy New Year, and thank you for tuning in. This is your tarot card reading for January 2024. This reading explores events and situations taking place this month that significantly impacts your love life and your career. So feel free to take with you whatever messages resonate and leave behind for others whatever does not. So we start here with the overriding truth for this month. You have the Page of Cups, how people see you, Two of Pentacles, the root of the problems this month, the Tower, how you see yourself, Seven of Wands. In terms of your love life trajectory, you have the Page of Wands, significant event influencing your love life. You have the Four of Wands. What brings this about? Two of Wands. And what this can lead to? Three of Swords. In terms of career trajectory, you have the King of Cups. Significant event affecting your career. You have the Sun. What brings this about? Ace of Cups. And what this can lead to? Eight of Swords. Okay, the influencing energy of this reading, the deck card at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Cups. So here this is about community, family, and sharing, emotional ties with people and experiencing the ups and downs together. So let's take a look here. I'm noticing in terms of what this can lead to situations, they are the swords, your air element, and it's the only swords that are showing up in this 12 card spread. So it's almost as if what this can lead to is just how you think about things, how you're kind of communicating with yourself. Eight of Swords being kind of a sense of giving someone else or other people more authority over you. And the Three of Swords, kind of how you're thinking or processing something in the past, some disappointment or heartbreak. The overriding truth for your month, you have the Page of Cups here. So this potential to kind of connect with people in a way where you're kind of sensing their emotions, possibly coming from a place where you are also maybe very sensitive to people's emotions or just emotional yourself, like things that you're picking up on around you, kind of can push you, I want to say, not push you over the edge in a bad way, but kind of make you feel emotions more than you typically like to, or to kind of make it so that you're experiencing your emotions and feeling vulnerable about it. In terms of how you see yourself, the Seven of Wands here, it's as if you're protecting yourself. You're really trying to stand your ground when it comes to other people's energies, motivations, and desires. And it could be part of you just trying to protect yourself emotionally. How people see you with the Two of Pentacles, they kind of see you being able to take on a lot, to stretch your resources, to kind of hold more onto your plate than maybe other people can. And in terms of the root of certain problems this month, has to do with this Tower situation. So this Tower could be something that for some of you, you've been trying to avoid, some kind of potential shakeup, or it is something that comes unexpectedly, maybe having to do with a move or a position in a job. But basically, this is kind of the best way through the Tower situation is to recognize that there's divine intervention at play, and that after the Tower, there is the Star, where there is kind of an opportunity for balance and clarity, and kind of building up your future with the reality that has more structure and stability. So let's take a look at the King of Cups over here when it comes to the career trajectory. It seems that if you are going to be like dealing with things on an emotional level, you feel better about it when you're using it in terms of your career, whether it's being creative or just being able to counsel people or help other people emotionally, like connect with other people while you're trying to also be a leader or a mentor. It seems like that is how you prefer to use your emotional energy. And there is going to be a way for you this month to really shine, to kind of be center of attention and really kind of show, what you have to offer when it comes to your career, to, being a leader. And I would say for some of you, I feel like this has to do with morale, like lifting the morale at work. And what brings it about with the Ace of Cups here, it seems like, opportunities to like spread happiness and connections. It's almost as if like the beginning of the new year, perhaps there'll be more opportunities to socialize with people and kind of show how you can really shine in terms of like being a leader in terms of connecting people together. And it's almost making me think of like HR or someone who's there to, again, like lift the morale of people at work. What this can lead to with the Eight of Swords, I'm getting a sense of, for those of you who are kind of given this opportunity to connect more with others and like try to help everyone lift up, it may be that you might feel like there are like forces working against you, maybe like different departments or upper management not really supporting you, or possibly certain people not like really taking advantage of what you're offering. But here, the overriding truth of the month with this Page of Pentacles is this is not just about you kind of tapping into your emotions, but a sense of like having like fun and seeing the potential and the possibilities. So here there might be like situations that kind of throw you off, but just recognizing like the potential, using your imagination, seeing the silver lining in things, and kind of recognizing that there is ways to turn things around can really help you when you get to your thoughts kind of making you think you don't have the power that obviously these other cards kind of indicate that you do, and you have, and the positive effect that you can have on other people. In terms of your love life trajectory with the Page of Wands, it seems like you are kind of having fun, going out and taking risks, actually taking steps to like go after what you want. And here, this significant situation impacting your love life with the Four of Wands, This has to do with like celebrations for some of you, possibly moving in with someone or getting into a committed relationship with someone. What brings this about with the Two of Wands? It's, actually deciding to get outside of your comfort zone, possibly to really embrace that Page of Wands energy. Go out there, take risks, follow your heart, have some fun, tap into that Page of Cups, have some fun. In terms of the Three of Swords being what this can lead to, it could be that this Tower kind of like brings some kind of sudden disruption or, argument, disappointment, and it kind of has the potential for you to be reminded of something in your past where there is disappointment and heartbreak, and perhaps maybe needing to recognize some aspects of past disappointment in your love life. So you can see there's like 3 swords piercing this heart here, and the effects of each sword might not be healed at the same time. It could be disappointment is one sword, and anger is another sword, and regret being a different sword, and they can be experienced in different times. So this may be, depending on how you look at the situation, it could be an opportunity for you to kind of heal something from the past, or something where it's your choice, where you can be more disappointed by things not meeting your expectation. So, Libra, I'm going to close off with some messages here on kind of how to handle these situations as they come up for you this month. You have this yield patience sign. So I would say that kind of means take your time, don't jump to certain conclusions or make certain choices without really considering them, and really not necessarily forcing things to happen, more like allowing things to happen. And then here you have the Hierophant. So with these two together, it's kind of making me look at the V here, this yield sign in this V, and them being fives being, or the Hierophant being fives, having to do with conflict and chaos and instability. With the Hierophant, it's kind of just like, hey, just don't try to reinvent the wheel. Just do what kind of is tried and true. Kind of stick to what you know, and kind of adhere to like the rules that kind of make sense. Yeah. So when there is a situation that you're faced with, you don't necessarily immediately need to solve it. You don't need to immediately respond. With the Seven of Wands here, how you're seeing yourself. If you're feeling the need to kind of make a decision and stick to it and, back it up with support, take your time. There's no need to rush. Kind of do what you need to do to feel comfortable with yourself, the facts that you need to kind of gather to make a decision, and don't try to bend to someone else's will. And possibly with this Eight of Swords, it could be that, you're trying to please too many people, to other people, and thinking that their opinions or their wants or needs are, take higher rank than yours. But, just take some time to kind of think it over, make sure that you are looking at the different potentials and all the positives of it. And, this Two of Pentacles, how people see you, they see that you can stretch yourself. They see that you can do a lot, and you can, you probably go out of your way to bending for others, but it's not that it's not needed sometimes. But I would say this is kind of saying, hey, before you think that you don't have control, or you feel like other people you're required to do something because other people think they want you to, kind of hold off and really go with what you know and what is tried and true for you this month. So, Libra, I hope that this reading provides a helpful perspective of your month. We'll see you next time. Take care.